What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back. So today, as you take a look at this very quiet neighborhood, we're going to showcase a particular listing that is located in Lawrenceville, Georgia. And as we step on this very steep driveway, we're going to take a look at this brick front home here. This is a 6-bedroom, 2.5 bath, okay? And what I want to know from you guys, what could sweeten the deal on a resale that a seller may offer, okay? So as we tour this home here, as we take a look at the front yard, okay? 0.31 acres is the lot size here, if I'm not mistaken. And as we come up, what could sweeten the deal for you to grab a resale over new construction? It's about 6 bedrooms here, and this is just some exterior views for you. We step in, this is our front door. We're going to be looking at about 3,670 square feet. All right. Welcome back, guys. So let's go ahead and begin the tour. So coming into the home, the stairs do greet you. You do have this rather interesting fixture up top. See if we can get that turned on. There we go. So that greets us coming in. Then we have another smaller fixture right here in the middle of the hallway as well. Over to your left, you have what would be your formal dining room area. Okay. So before we go there, take a look over here. This would be, looks to be, could be used as an office that they have basically with a darker color here. You got your shelving right here. Okay. So this could be your office here, obviously, or you could, change it, turn it into a room of such. Then this is a view out front to the front yard. Okay. You do have wood flooring throughout the first level of this home as well. Okay. And we're going to step into what looks like the family room area. So this is a resale home. I want to say it was built in the 90s. I can get the exact date at the end of the video when we go over the numbers. You do have a high fireplace mantle here. Okay. You have your fireplace. They did have a TV mount there, but they did not take it out of the wall. They left it in. And I'm okay with that because it minimizes the number of holes that are left in the wall, okay? All right. And you have a deck out here as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right. Okay. So here is the deck. Okay. Got a helicopter going over us. So this is your backyard area. It is fully fenced in. I mean, you even have an area for your 4-legged friend as well. Not sure if that would come with the home. That'll be a question to ask to the seller. But there's ample room out here to entertain. You got a 2-level deck essentially. You got a sunk-in deck rather. And then you just come up on the higher side. You also have a room for a seating area further out in your backyard as well. 0.31 acres. Most of it is in the back of the home. Okay. And like I stated once before, it is quite quiet out here. Let's get you guys a shot of the back of the house. Okay. And here is the back of the home. There you go. So a very quiet neighborhood. If you were thinking about moving to Lawrenceville, there's a TV mount as well. And maybe you wanted something of a larger variety, like I said. It is said that this is 6 bedrooms. We will check that, okay? So, coming out from the deck, there is a basement, okay? There is no door here, but they do have a a slide rail for the basement there. Here is your half bath. Okay, continuing with a darker theme here. There's your vanity, and here's your light. Or maybe a brighter light here, or a vanity light would be nice in here considering that it's darker. Okay, nonetheless, there it is. I do like the flooring in here, that looks nice. And you've got this wallpaper like in the center of the home. Not sure what's going on there, but you do have it, okay? This appears to be just your coat closet or just storage. And that is the front door we came in. And this over here was the formal dining room. And this would be your kitchen. So this is the kitchen area in this home. Okay. So they have a darker countertop here as well. Looks pretty nice. And they do have a Forno stove and oven and range. That is very nice. They have that darker color backsplash as well for your immediate cooking area. There is a lighter backsplash here. I'm kind of less concerned about that, and I do like how they have it set up here with this area being darker, just because as you're cooking, you're gonna get a lot of that splash back on that wall, so that's perfect there. You do have a stainless steel hood here as well. It is just integrated into the wall, as you can see there. It looks relatively newer, okay? You got like some brass or either kind of like a darker tone gold sconces there as well. Okay, so you got your microwave down here. This is one of the fancier microwaves, I think, here actually. Yeah, so you got your automatic microwave. See that in a lot of the homes. Okay, nice. Okay, floor is in good shape as well. You got your sink here, your large oversized stainless steel sink. That's a pretty cool faucet as well. Has a nice look to it, okay? Got your dishwasher over in the distance there. And I believe this is this is your wine cooler here as well. Okay, so nice kitchen setup, and there's your bay window here in the back, which almost could have been like a breakfast nook area, but since the island goes further out, you kind of lose that space, okay? Very neat kitchen setup here. You can provide seating here. There's a setback, so you can put a few chairs in here. Although I wouldn't, maybe I wouldn't do too much seating because it could kind of crowd it in here a little bit. Those are some pretty cool saucer type fixtures there. But nonetheless, this is your kitchen. Kind of cozy. So 3,670 square feet, but it is kind of cozy in here because the kitchen's a little on the smaller side, okay? And this is your 2-car garage, very large garage, okay? All right. And you have your view of your deck out there as well, okay? What do you guys think so far? Oh, and the glass cabinets over to the other side of the kitchen, I think is a nice touch as well. Okay, because these over here are just like the regular fully closed cabinets. Okay, so that's nice. I do think that's nice. Then you got your fridge here. I'm not sure what the brand is here, but it is stainless steel. Okay. So I do believe that concludes the tour of the first floor of this home. So before we take a look at the basement, let's go ahead and check upstairs. So what do you guys think so far? What do you think they're asking for this home? Okay. 6-bedroom home. As we go upstairs, typically price ranges, if you just had to put a number on what it would cost for so many bedrooms, it's almost like $100,000 a bedroom. Of course, everything's negotiable in real estate, but that's kind of how it's panning out to be. So what do you think they're asking for this house? Here's your linen closet upstairs. It greets you coming up the steps. Okay. All right, and then you have a small loft area here to overlook the front door and foyer area. Okay. Some homes used to have like a ledge there where you could put something. That's more of just a flat wall. Okay. Your recessed lighting. Then you have your hallway with your bedrooms. So we'll start on to the right. Okay. All right. So this is the first bedroom up here. Wow, this wallpaper is talking, ain't it? So you got a floral type look here with the green on the lower area. You do have a walk-in closet. Okay. All right. And this is, man, this room is busy. And then you have a bathroom up here. You have access to this bathroom straight from the bedroom. This is a full bath upstairs. All right, looks like they might have some shelving or something up there. Okay, there's your light. All right, and then this is the vanity. I do like the color of the faucets and stuff of the fixtures. Has a vintage look to it. All right, and there's your vanity mirror there and light. Coming out of this bedroom, going immediately into the second one, there's a different color scheme in here. And there's a half wall wallpaper here. It's kind of busy too. Yep, some wallpaper. So this is the second bedroom. Okay. This is what kind of closet. So this is not a walk-in closet, more of a reach-in. It's pretty wide though. Okay. All right. So we come out of there, back into the hallway, and over to the left would be your laundry room. So a darker color here as well, but you do have your cabinets in here. You even have a bar here, which is pretty neat. Okay, like a removable bar to hang your garments on. You got your floor in there as well, which is a cool look. Okay. I do like how they had this set up. They made it work for them. They got a countertop across the appliances as well to utilize that space too, since that ceiling is at an angle. That's really smart utilization of space. It's dark in there though, but I do like it. All right, so coming over to the next room. Okay, I think this is room number 3 so far upstairs. It's brighter in this room, a different color. Okay. All right. And then this room has a walk-in closet as well. The other room didn't, that we came out of. Okay. You do notice that there are carpets in all of the bedrooms up here as well. The main hallway is wood, but there are carpets here. And then this is bedroom number 4, I want to say. Okay. Almost like a bonus room style with the slant wall there. Okay. I think this is the closet. What are you guys thinking so far? Too bad. Of course, I ain't told y'all the price yet, but we're getting there. Now we're going back straight down the hallway. So immediately coming up the stairs to the right was the primary. So that's when we started to the left. So let's check that out. So this is your primary bedroom in this home. Okay. So you do have 2 windows there. You have room for a very large fixture, ceiling fixture as well. You got your vaulted ceiling. Okay. Sizable primary. You do have a view out to the front of the home, front of the primary as well. Okay. And that's what the primary looks like. So let's take a look at the bathroom. So this would be your primary bath. Immediately to the left is your water closet area. Okay. Then you got your double vanity set up right here with your single fixture over the 2 mirrors. And then you got your garden tub, which has a crescent shape to it. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen that You don't see that too often, okay? Then you have a closet that's kind of on a slant here. A little on the smaller side for a primary closet, but nonetheless you have it. It is fixed out with the cubbies and bars as well. Then you have a open door shower, okay? So I didn't see any hinges or anything here. I mean, I think these are just for your towels. So it is open here. Some people may not find that appealing and some people may not mind because I'm not sure how water's gonna do. It gives you getting in and out, but shouldn't be, I guess it may not be too much of a problem, okay? So that concludes our tour of this here, the first and second floor, but let's go ahead and take a look at the basement, all right? And I'll see you guys down there in a second. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a trip down to the basement area. So this basement is finished. As we descend down, okay, carpet down in the basement. I smell some type of, oh, there it is, it's a wallflower. I was about to say I smell some type of scent here. These are our fixtures walking through the basement. And you're greeted here by these two doors, which I'm assuming that this is, okay, yeah, so those are your appliances and water heater utility area, okay? So immediately to the left over here, we have a smaller room, okay? Or just, I could just say entertainment area. I'm not sure what this is here. Okay, so this is just a very small utility area here, or you can almost use it as a closet. Your water shutoff is conveniently located there, which is very nice, okay? They did do a drop ceiling setup down here, okay? Ceiling's a little bit higher. I'm assuming that that's like a duct box area there. It's a good sized room right here. And you got this, I'm not sure what this is or was, because there's carpet in here. So initially I would think that this would have been like a sauna because of the wood planking on the wall, but you can't do a sauna with carpet on the floor. So maybe they just wanted a different look here. I'm not really sure what the idea was there. If you think you might have an idea, comment below. But nonetheless, you got that area there. Okay, so coming out of this side of the basement, we came down and through here. This is, I think, storage. Yeah, that's understairs storage. It's always good to have that for use. And then this is the other side of the basement. So this is a little bit of a smaller room down here. I guess this could be a bedroom, because upstairs, I don't know if you guys were counting, I only counted about 5 rooms upstairs. I think you have 4 guests in the primary. So maybe they would count one of these down here. Interesting. Okay, so this would be a workshop. I always like to see workshops in homes. I mean, it's just something that could be such a true flex room, because it's a room that's removed from the main living area and space, and you could, you know, set a desk, a workbench up here like they did here, a spot for your tools, or you can turn this into a gym, which is quite popular nowadays in homes. And I think that door is to outside. Okay. Oh, there's some cool boxes right here. That is really neat. That's cool. All right, guys, so that concludes our tour of this here particular home. All right, now let's get upstairs and talk numbers and see what they're asking for this house, and what do you think could sweeten the pot for you if you're a buyer of a home, of this home, or a home just like it. All right, I'll see you guys upstairs. All right, guys, so that concludes our tour of this here particular property located in Lawrenceville, Georgia. So this was a 6-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Although it's an asterisk beside that, because I did count 5 bedrooms upstairs. There was a room here on the first floor, but it was more so laid out to be like an office or either a living room space. But nonetheless, you did have those 2 areas downstairs in the basement that could double as actually 2 bedrooms, okay? So speaking of space, today we toured about 3,670 square feet of livable space. So this home sits on 0.31 acres. Most of that space is in the back of the home. There is a little bit of a hill to get up into your 2-car garage on this here particular property. Now, this home was built in 1991. So I wanted to know, as we do look at a lot of resales here on this channel as well, along with new construction, I wanted to know what are some things you think would sweeten the pot on this here deal. Now, you did see there was carpets in this home, and there's also wallpaper in here. Some wallpaper, if not most, can be kind of polarizing and up for debate for a lot of resale buyers. Everybody doesn't like the same print. So you have to kind of deal with that when you're selling a home. Then your home may have had wallpaper that you guys have liked at a time. Somebody else may not like that, but still continuing with the numbers. So like I said, you had 2 full baths, you had a half bath. I'm not sure, I don't think there was a bathroom in that basement. I don't think it was. But nonetheless, you do have a good amount of space here. I'm looking in the backyard right now. I'm looking at this deck. This is a very nice size deck. And then I missed it earlier when we were touring the deck here. They have like a built-in seating area along the perimeter of the deck, along with their chairs and table in the middle. So definitely a lot of space to entertain out there. And then you also have the extra seats out in the actual backyard. And you even have a home for a little 4-legged guy of your family, okay? So I thought that was definitely unique. So if you were in the realm of buying this home, what would you say that they're asking for this house? How much you think they want? So they have this home listed for $512,000. So do you think that's a deal? It almost seems nowadays like it's $100,000 per bedroom. So this house almost comes in $100,000 under that, rough estimate of what home prices are nowadays. Being a 6-bedroom house, now it's not your standard 6-bedroom setup, but you do have space for a 6-bedroom in the basement. Do you guys think that's a deal? Even with that being said, what would you guys ask for in this particular home if you were the buyer? So this particular home, as of posting this video, just listed. It's only been on the market for 4 days, and they are offering a credit towards the home. They're offering a credit towards either dealing with the wallpaper, the carpets, or paint. You can put that credit to whatever you want in the home. So I do think that's appealing, and it's a sizable amount as well. So the seller understands that, and I think that's something really good to look for if you're looking at these resale homes, because that lets you know, one, you got a motivated seller. You talk with your agent like, hey, this seller definitely seems motivated. They're willing to give to get you into this home, especially if you really want this home and you like this layout. And then 2, you could apply it to whatever you want. It doesn't say here that it has to be to the wallpaper. It doesn't have to be directly to the paint or to the flooring or to whatever. Use it to whatever you want. That is really nice. So I think things like that are essential to look out for, essential to talk with your agent about if you're out here trying to buy resale homes versus new construction. That stuff makes a difference. It lets you know more what you're walking into, in addition to your home inspection that, of course, you will get when you're looking at purchasing a home. So, but if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, or if you want to see more of this here particular home, check the description box down below of this video and grab my contact information. Give me a call, and I'll be able to give you guys some assistance, whether you're buying, selling, or you just need to know more information as well. So definitely do that. So I wanted to show you guys this home because I wanted you to see first what was in here, what was offered at face value, and then things that may be suggested by the seller. Now, every seller won't do that, but some will, depending on how fast they want to get the home sold. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely comment. I want to know what you guys think. And it's been your favorite real estate agent. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.